was just going to demonstrate using these MCP servers inside Claude Code at the command line, kind of tie all this stuff together that I've been playing around with. So let me start Claude here. You can see that we've got 4 of these MCP servers connected. So we have a Salesforce, a Docker, file system user, DB. So I just added this one, and essentially we'll look up a user's by their ID in a little SQLite database that we have running to get their email address. That's kind of what I want to get. And then this is, as those other videos I've done, we're connecting to Salesforce, doing a bulk query, download the CSV files. And last time I was just doing connecting, I think, to the opportunity and creating like an image, like a pie chart. But in this scenario, let's say we don't have the email address in Salesforce, their real email address, and we want to get it in the user's DB. So I think this is a very contrived example, obviously, but it showcases, using these different MCP servers to provide the needed context to these LLMs to do their work. So if you haven't looked at this model context protocol yet, you got to get into it, because this is, I think, the way forward. All right, so let's go ahead and kick this off. So this basically just reads in the environment variables and injects some stuff into the context that we need to run the Salesforce jobs and authenticate and all that junk. So let's go ahead and run this. Okay, so the context was updated, if I can talk. And then here, we're going to go ahead and let me type this in here. I already have it typed up, but let's put this in here. Now this is going to go try to run this auth token container with using this image right here, and it has to mount this local server.key here so it can authenticate properly, because I set this up as a like a connected app inside Salesforce. So if we look inside Docker here, you can see the image right here. We have this, and then here's some of those containers that already ran. So this is the image that we need to run right here, or that this will run. So let's go ahead and run this, and then it'll add the Salesforce access token to the current context. You can see here, that's where it did the mount right there. And there's the image that we're running. Looks like we got it. Thinking, oh, there's the token right there. And don't worry, I'm going to revoke this real quick afterwards. So if you want to cut and paste it, you can, but it's not going to do anything. All right, so then the Salesforce token was added, and now we want to go ahead and run this job. So here we want to submit the SQL query with the username and name, where this user is this particular user. Let's say I type that inside the little chat window that I wanted to get their email address. That's kind of the whole point of this. So this will submit the job, and then it's going to keep, here's the states uploaded. It'll keep checking the state of the job. Here's the check the job status. Now these are all different tools that I wrote inside that MCP server. So the job's complete, you can see right there. And it kind of gives me a little summary of what it did, which is kind of nice of it. So now we need to download that CSV file. Yeah, so downloaded the file, and then we want to get the username out of that CSV file. Okay, got that, and then next we want to do this. We'll say look up the email from the user DB with the ID of this username. And there it is right there. So, oops, you can see here, that's what we wanted right there. So that's pretty impressive. And when I put this stuff all together, like going back to the very beginning here, I really didn't hardly write any code to do this. I mean, I use Cursor to do all this stuff, to create the Node.js app that does the authentication. Obviously you got to kind of know what you want to do, because you have to actually prompt these LLMs to do it. But from a coding perspective, man, this stuff does a pretty amazing job. I mean, I did this user DB one in 5 minutes. It was just run it. I had it in YOLO mode. You can check out that video. All right, so there you go. So I'm gonna, and then here, let's just go. I need to get this so I can revoke this this auth token here. Oh, check job status. I don't want that. All right, here, this is what I want. All right, so let's grab this. And I want to copy that. I don't have this this done yet, but I'm going to go ahead and paste that in here. Let's see how much this costs real quick in Claude. It's not cheap, 27 cents. Not a big deal. All right, so then I need to go ahead and revoke this token real quick. All right, so that's revoked. So there you go. If you haven't looked at these Model Context Protocol servers and clients, this is from Anthropic. I think they're trying to standardize on a way that these guys can, all these different LLMs can talk, but this stuff is like super powerful. So check it out, and everybody have a great day. And once again, Bob's your uncle.